Morning.
Mum, I'm home. Can I help you?
Thomas Brooker, the man sentenced to prison for the rape and murder of 2 Leatherbridge women in 1990, has been found innocent after 20 years in prison.
20 years.
New DNA evidence revealed that local man Dylan O'Massey, who died last year, was responsible for the killings. Brooker had always protested his innocence. His mother, Judith Brooker, had campaigned tirelessly on his behalf, but sadly passed away just 2 months before her son was released.
Mrs. Brooker had always claimed that her son was incapable of murder, insisting that he was a kind and gentle man. Later in the programme, we'll be discussing the psychological effects of being imprisoned for a crime you didn't commit. Now, travel.
Hello?
Is that Thomas Brooker?
Yes.
You murdering piece of scum. No one wants you around here. If you stay in Leatherbridge, you're dead. Dead.
Giving a runner?
High schools. I thought you were at the campus today.
Got a meeting with Julia.
Oh, look at you.
Would you like to meet up for lunch later?
Sorry, I can't.
Why? What's going on? Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's my hot date with Louis and I can't wait.
Thomas Brooker, 10:30.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you just want to go straight through, Dr. Carmichael? See you now.
Okay.
Oh, are you off?
I'll send Imogen a postcard.
Oh, she'd like that. Something arty.
It's a pity she's not coming. She would have found it most educational.
I'm sure.
Arrivederci.
Rob, we've barely seen each other for the last couple of days, so stop playing really hide and seek and get back to me. I'll be finished at 2, so can you make sure that you're around? We need to sort out this mess.
When did you last see the prison doctor?
A couple of months ago. But I wasn't having palpitations then.
Well, from what you've told me, it does seem that they're caused by panic attacks. But just to be safe, I'm going to book you in with the practice nurse for an ECG.
Okay.
and I'm going to sort you out with another prescription of your epilepsy tablets. Have you suffered from epilepsy all your life?
Just the last few years. It's after I was attacked in prison.
Is that when the palpitations started?
No. They started a couple of weeks ago. After I found out I was going to be released. I don't know why. Being free just caused me so much stress. After all, it's what I've been looking forward to for the past 20 years.
The adjustment process can take time.
Adjustment to what? I forgot who I was a long time ago.
Were you offered any support on your release? Counselling?
Yeah, I refused it. I just wanted to put it all behind me. Forget all about it.
And do you think you're going to be able to? It must be very difficult coping with the strain of it all. Mr. Brooker?
I just feel scared. All the time.
It's understandable. It really is. But you're not on your own.
Coming home, it's not what I expected. Everything is so different. If I had a problem, I'd talk to my mum about it and she'd sort it.
Things will get better with the right support. Now let me put you in touch with someone who can help. Please.
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
I beg your pardon?
Treating that scum. I saw him come in.
Keep your voice down, please.
People have a right to know the truth.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Thomas Brooker. He's a rapist and a murderer. And it's only a matter of time before he kills again.
That's enough.
Do you really want someone like him living in Leatherbridge?
You can leave right now.
It's got to come out sometime.
Mr. Brooker, you need to leave by the back exit.
What?
It's for safety reasons.
What are you doing? He's a monster.
If you don't go, I'm calling the police.
I meant what I said on the phone.
Look, what is going on?
He killed my sister.
Look, I'll deal with this. You need to calm down or you're going to get yourself arrested.
I don't care.
I know you're upset, but it's just going to make things worse. So let's go into my room and talk about it.
It's a miscarriage of justice, that's what it is.
Please, sit down.
You any idea what he's doing to my family? Knowing he's out and living back round here? My mother won't even come out the house because she's so scared.
He was freed because he was found innocent.
No. My father and I were in court when he was sentenced. That look in his eyes. Pure evil.
I can't begin to imagine how hard this is for you. But maybe you wanted answers so much that you made up your mind already.
He's guilty. He didn't even have an alibi. And he knew my sister and the girl she was with.
The DNA has found somebody else is responsible. Dylan
O'Massey. It's a mistake. They must have got it wrong.
Not with DNA. I know you and your family must feel like you've been cheated of justice. But you have to accept the facts as they are.
The facts. Her body was so mutilated. I didn't even recognise her. My own sister. So don't you talk to me about facts.
Are you all right? You've dropped your tablets. Don't worry yourself about that. Anyone with any sense will just ignore it.
Eric.
Of course. I'm Jan, by the way.
Thomas.
Your mum told me all about you. She used to pop round most mornings for a chinwag.
She'll have to talk.
Mainly about you. She never stopped believing, you know.
I know.
Always knocking on someone's door with a petition in her hand, she was.
We were very close.
Oh, bless, don't upset yourself.
He wouldn't even let me go to her funeral. Thank you.
Your mum was right. She used to say, you were a gentle giant. Sorry.
It's all right.
A gentle giant with a heart of gold. So, you've been enjoying your freedom? Doing all the things you've missed?
No, not really.
Why ever not? There's no point moping about. After 20 years inside, I think I'd take up residence in a brewery and drink the bloody place dry.
Yeah, I could do with a drink, to be honest.
That's more like it. Have one for me while you're at it.
Well, you know, if you want. I mean, well, do you fancy...
Joining you for a drink?
No. Well, yes.
Thing is, I've promised to do some shopping for an elderly friend.
Yeah, it was silly of me to ask.
But I've nothing on tomorrow. We could sort something out then, if you like.
Right.
Catch you later.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So are you working today?
This evening, I got paired up with Rob again, I think.
What's it like working with him?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, he's a nice bloke. Can be a little bit straight sometimes.
What do you mean?
Well,
Oh, come on, spill the beans.
all right, well, a few months ago... Nah, I couldn't
Oh,
say.
no, you've got to say no. Come on, I want all the details. The juicier, the better.
Okay. Right, well, we got called to this job, and I had to go and arrest this casino manager. When we got to his flat, all we found were 2 naked models splashing around in a jacuzzi.
Really?
Yeah, Rob went bright red.
I bet he did.
And then when they asked us to join in, he couldn't get out of the door quick enough.
So, what did you do?
What do you think I did? I took them up on their offer. It's perks of the job. I'm joking.
You?
Another one, please.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd come and see Heston before he goes.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's already left.
I don't believe this. I'm never speaking to Dad again.
He was only looking out for you. Come on.
Next time, tell him not to bother.
Oi! Scum!
No, please, no, please, no, please, no!
I'm not paying these prices for a meal in here.
Not that bad.
I said I'm not paying these prices in here.
Okay.
Not when we've got a table for 2 in Cafe Cherie.
Really? I've always wanted to go there. Everyone says it's dead posh, like chandeliers.
Well, our reservation is in 20 minutes.
Perfect.
So, you've been working at Houseman's today?
No, tomorrow.
How's that going? Must be hard sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. I had a bit of a tough time with a soldier recently.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Everyone thought he was a hero. Turns out he was just scared and running away.
Well, you can hardly blame him for that. I mean, it's only human to try and save yourself.
Exactly. So have you ever done anything heroic whilst on duty? Come on, don't be modest.
There was this one time, I wouldn't exactly call it heroic.
What happened?
I got called to a robbery at a jeweller's. I didn't find out until I got there that the robber was armed and threatening to shoot this young girl.
So what do you do?
Well, he had the gun to her head, so I thought he was going to shoot her. So I lunged at him, grabbed the gun, and managed to overpower him.
Was the girl all right?
Yeah.
You could have been killed.
Yeah.
You should have left when you had the chance. Your last warning. Leave Leatherridge, or else I will kill you.
What's happened?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, come on, I'll drive you to the hospital.
No.
Don't be silly.
I said no! I'm sorry. Sorry, it's just... It's places like that. They give me the creeps. They remind me of...
I'll take you to your doctors then. You really should let someone take a look at you.
Rob, you in?
Hopefully not.
Rob?
All set.
Yep. Where'd you fancy?
Let's push the boat out. How about Cafe Cherie?
Yeah, their French pastries are to die for.
We're closed.
Been hurt. Can you let us in, please?
What happened?
It's been beaten up.
Well, come through. I'll take a look.
Thank you.
I'll wait and give you a lift home.
I thought I'd find you here.
I came for some quiet. I really don't want to argue again.
Peace offering. You can either take that or shove it where the sun don't shine.
You should really go to the hospital.
No.
Well, then you need to check for signs of concussion. Dizziness, nausea, severe headaches. Are you all right?
I thought when I got out of prison this would all stop. But it's just the same. I used to get beaten up every day. They kicked senseless sometimes.
Didn't the wardens intervene? You should tell the police what happened today.
I can't take much more of this.
It's going to take time, but you will start to rebuild your life again.
No.
Yes, once you start the counselling, you'll be able to see things more clearly. Put them into perspective.
What's the point? What have I got to live for? No friends? No family? What am I supposed to do? I don't even know who I'm supposed to be.
Thomas, listen to me. Somewhere inside you is the old you. The person you were before you went to prison. You have got to hang on to that. Strive to be that person again. You can do it.
I just wish you'd think a little bit more before flying off the handle. Even by your standards, it was pretty over the top.
What do you expect? You went behind my back, both of you.
No, we shouldn't have done that. But you weren't listening.
In case you've forgotten, Emmett is still a kid. And going off with Heston was inappropriate.
They've got things in common, that's all. She looks up to him. Well, anyway, I think you need to talk to her. Otherwise, she's not going to forgive you. Mull it over with your fish. But don't leave it till it's too late.
Thanks.
No problem. Give me a knock if you need anything. Anything at all. Are you all right?
I just need to lie down.
Well, I could always drive you back to...
Hope we can still get a table. It's an absolute disgrace that Thomas Brooker wasn't given more support on his release.
But if he refused... Yeah, but any fool could see he's crying out for help.
This has really got to you, hasn't it?
No, of course not. I'm just looking out for a patient, that's all. Oh, leave it.
Better not. Might be an emergency. Mill Health Centre. It's Miss Woodley again. I'm concerned about Mr. Brooker. I think he may be suffering from delayed concussion. I'll just pass you on to Dr. Carmichael. It's Miss Woodley about Mr. Brooker. Dr. Carmichael speaking.
Sentenced to prison for the rape and murder of 2 Leatherbridge women in 1990, has been found innocent after 20 years in prison. New DNA evidence revealed that local man Dylan O'Massey, who died last year, was responsible for the killings. Brooker had always protested his innocence. His mother, Judith Brooker...
Hello.
You still there, scum?
Nowhere to go.
I told you what I'd do next time, didn't I? You've left me no choice.
I know.
Thomas! Thomas? I thought you might like some soup. Thomas? Thomas?
Well, we've definitely missed our booking at Cafe Sharina.
Well, it was worth it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, so, how did I compare to your previous lovers?
Listen to you, stud boy. But, since you ask...
What?
Nothing, it's just my last relationship.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, I
No,
shouldn't
it's
have
fine.
asked.
It was just complicated. Although the sex was the best ever. Until now.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Not really. I'm trying to do it in the style of a Raphael self-portrait.
Come again.
He was a 16th century Italian painter. I've been reading all about his life in this book that Heston gave me. It's brilliant.
Listen, Amy.
Oh, here we go.
I think that you and your dad need to have a chat. Maybe this evening.
Stuff that. I'm off to a gig.
Well, you've got to talk about it sometime.
He's had his chance to talk, and anyway, he's not interested in anything I've got to say.
Oh, Amy.
Oh, it's from Heston. He says that he's been mistaken for a famous art critic and got into a private exhibition. He's so cool.
Anyway, about your dad.
He can rot in hell for all I care.
Yeah, police.
It's a feeling, Carl.
Mr. Brooker? Thomas? Thomas, open the door. It's Dr. Carmichael. Yes, hello. Ambulance, please. Thomas? How many pills have you taken?
I can't go on.
How many, Thomas?
I don't know. 10 maybe. I'm scared.
It's gonna be all right. There's an ambulance on its way.
What have you done? But the DNA.
We did it together. Don't look at me that way. You were the one that told me to be the person I was before prison. That's what you said. That's what you said.
Get off! Get off! Oh, he's a murderer!
So what's wrong with you?
They only admitted me to hospital because I've got a contagious laugh.
Have you been in my room?
Well,
You know my room is out of bounds without supervision.
Don't make a big thing out of it just because you're angry with me.
It is a big thing!
If I want a lecture on what I have to do in my job, I'll ask someone a bit more qualified than a receptionist.
Phil's protectiveness over Louise goes